And there was this big article in the paper today about this. This is why this bubble is. Well, it wasn't in the, no, it was on a newsletter I got from a investment specialist. And this bust is different than the '08 because that sucking sound is a capital going. Now we could dramatically change this because taxes do two things. First, they modify behavior, and the second, they raise money. If we had a targeted job tax credit, which means they would pay 50% of the first 6 months' salary, that would get a lot of people hired. Also an investment credit. So let's say you owed $100,000 in your federal taxes and you invested $100,000 in plant, you wouldn't have to pay taxes. And what that does is that gets people off the couch, so to speak. I was talking to a consultant, and he said there's a lot of research and development out there that really the companies don't want to invest in because it won't pay for itself out of the box. But if they had an investment credit and also a targeted job tax credit, and this worked in 1983 very well. I was handing out the targeted job tax credit forms when I was a vocational coordinator, you know, finding people jobs. It worked exceedingly well, but again, it's, you know, gets people to modify their behavior. Yeah, wow, I can get somebody for half price for 6 months, but they had to keep them a year.
And which is a different way than what is often proposed lately, which is, well, just do the tax cuts, and then they'll voluntarily go do this. And I personally don't think anything's going to happen voluntarily because, like you said, they retain those earnings because they want to remain liquid so they can do their own thing internally or for whatever purposes. It's not to create the jobs. Whereas if you said, well, here's the taxes, you're going to be paying these taxes, we're closing these other loopholes which don't have a purpose anymore or have outlived their purpose, and then we're going to put in these other types of credits for the jobs.
Like the ethanol, ethanol subsidy with corn at $7 a bushel. The other thing that's interesting too,